Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you this. Are you living with full energy or are you running on fumes? Energy isn't just about how much sleep you get or how many cups of coffee you drink. It's about the power you ignite inside yourself every single day. Your energy is the fuel for your success, your happiness, and your purpose. Without it, you're stuck in neutral. With it, you can conquer anything. But here's the truth. Energy doesn't just show up. You've got to claim it, create it, and cultivate it. And today we're going to do just that. So I want you to think of your energy as a bank account. Every choice you make, what you eat, how you think, what you focus on, it's either a deposit or a withdrawal. The goal, to keep building a surplus so you can live fully charged every single day. Master your physiology. When we talk about energy, let's start with what you have absolute control over: your physiology. Your body isn't just a container you carry around. It's the ultimate tool for creating unstoppable energy. And the best part, you can shift it in an instant. Let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed how your energy changes with your posture? When you're slouched, head down, shoulders droop, what happens? Your energy plummets. You feel heavy. Your mind follows your body into a state of fatigue or negativity. Now flip that, stand up straight, shoulders back, head high, and take a deep breath. What happens? Instantly you feel stronger, more confident, more alive. Physiology is the foundation of energy. Think about it. Your breath, your movement, your posture, they dictate your emotions, your state, and ultimately your results. Change your physiology and you change your life. Here's the truth. Energy isn't created in your mind, it's unleashed through your body. If you want to feel fully alive, you've got to move like someone who is alive. You've got to send a signal to your brain that it's game time. Let me tell you this, motion creates emotion. The way you move determines how you feel. If you want more energy, you need to make movement non-negotiable. And I'm not just talking about hitting the gym, although that's part of it. I'm talking about micro movements, the small shifts you can make in the moment to snap yourself into a peak state. Maybe it's jumping up and down, clapping your hands, doing a power pose, or taking a series of deep, purposeful breaths. These aren't just actions, they're signals to your brain that it's time to show up with everything you've got. Your breath is another part of this equation. Most people don't even breathe properly. Shallow breaths, that's the fast track to exhaustion. Deep diaphragmatic breathing, though, that's the key to vitality. When you breathe deeply, you flood your body with oxygen, which feeds your cells and charges up your energy levels. So right now, let's do this. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it, and exhale with power. Feel the difference already. That's the power of physiology. And let's not forget movement. Think about a time when you were sitting still for hours, maybe in a meeting or at your desk. What happens to your energy? It tanks, right? Now think about a time when you got up, stretched, walked around, or even danced. Boom. Your energy skyrocketed. Why? Because movement stimulates the release of endorphins, your body's natural energy boosters. Your physiology is your greatest weapon for breaking through fatigue, stress, or any limiting state. But here's the kicker. You've got to take control of it consciously. Energy doesn't come to you. You create it. That's why every single day you need rituals that prime your physiology. Jumpstart your body with dynamic movements in the morning. Stretch, dance, shake out the tension, and step into the day like someone ready to conquer it. Even your face plays a role. Have you ever noticed how your energy shifts when you smile? Not a fake smile, but a real full face, I'm feeling amazing kind of smile. That's not just an emotional shift, it's a physiological one. When you smile, you release dopamine and serotonin, those feel-good chemicals that amplify your energy and state. Now imagine this, you're walking into a room and you want to own the energy. How are you standing? How are you moving? Are you shuffling in, hunched over, looking like you'd rather be somewhere else? Or are you walking in with power, with certainty, with energy that's magnetic? That's the mastery of physiology, the ability to command your energy through your body, no matter where you are or what you're facing. Keep moving, keep breathing, keep adjusting your state. This is how you create unstoppable energy that fuels everything you do. Fuel for vitality. Let's get one thing straight. Your energy is a direct reflection of what you put into your body. Your body is the most sophisticated machine on the planet. And like any high-performance engine, it runs on fuel. But not just any fuel, high-quality, vibrant, life-giving fuel. You wouldn't put sludge in a Ferrari, right? So why do so many people treat their bodies like a garbage disposal? Think of it this way. Every bite you take is either building energy or depleting it. It's either giving you life or robbing you of it. Food is more than calories, it's information. It's a message to your body, telling it how to operate. If you feed your body with junk processed, sugar-loaded, nutrient-empty foods, you're sending the message, slow down, break down, crash. But when you fuel yourself with real, nutrient-dense foods, fresh vegetables, vibrant fruits, clean proteins, healthy fats, your body responds with vitality. You feel lighter, stronger, sharper. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. And water, oh man, don't get me started on water. Most people walk around chronically dehydrated, and they wonder why they feel sluggish, foggy, or irritable. Your body is 70% water. Every cell, every function in your body depends on hydration. Dehydration isn't just a physical issue, it's a state of low energy. If you want to operate at your peak, water isn't optional, it's essential. Start your day with a big glass of water, and throughout the day, make hydration your priority. Now let's talk sugar. Oh, it might feel good in the moment. It gives you that quick hit, that burst of energy, but then what happens? The crash. Sugar is a thief. It steals your long-term energy for a fleeting high. It hijacks your blood sugar levels and leaves you craving more. If you want sustained energy, you've got to break the sugar cycle. Choose foods that stabilize your energy instead. Whole grains, proteins, and healthy fats. What about caffeine? It's not the enemy, but it's not your savior either. Use it wisely, not as a crutch. If you're drinking coffee to survive, your body is already screaming for help. Instead, focus on foods and habits that naturally energize you. And here's the magic formula: eat for energy, not just for pleasure. That doesn't mean you can't enjoy your meals. It means you reframe the way you think about food. Every time you eat, ask yourself, is this going to fuel me or drain me? Food is your ally, not your enemy, but only if you make the right choices. Don't underestimate the power of meal timing either. Your body thrives on rhythm. Skipping meals, overeating, or eating at odd hours throws your system into chaos. Eat consistently and eat in alignment with your body's natural energy cycles. Start your day with a breakfast that energizes, high in protein, low in sugar. Midday, refuel with a meal that keeps you steady, not sluggish. And at night, eat lighter to give your body the chance to repair and rejuvenate while you sleep. Let's go deeper. Digestion takes energy. If you're constantly eating heavy, greasy foods, your body is working overtime just to process them. That's energy you could be using for your dreams, your relationships, your passion. Lighten the load, eat clean, eat balanced, and watch how your vitality transforms. And remember, it's not just what you eat, it's how you eat. Are you scarfing down meals in front of a screen, barely chewing, barely present? Or are you eating mindfully, savoring every bite, giving your body the chance to fully absorb the nutrients? The way you eat matters. When you slow down, you connect with your food, and that connection fuels not just your body, but your soul. The secret to vitality isn't complicated, but it does require commitment. It's about choosing to honor your body every day with what you put into it. When you fuel yourself with intention, you unlock a level of energy and focus you didn't know was possible. You've got to make this a lifestyle, a ritual. Every meal is an opportunity to invest in your energy, your health, your life. Power of focus. Let me tell you something right now. Where focus goes, energy flows. It's one of the most profound truths of life. Your focus determines your feelings, your results, your energy, and ultimately your destiny. You don't just randomly end up in an extraordinary state of energy and success. It's because you've mastered the art of directing your focus. Think about it. At any given moment, you have 1,000 things pulling at your attention: distractions, worries, noise. But the question is, what are you choosing to focus on? Because focus is a choice. And the quality of your life is the quality of the questions you ask yourself and the focus you maintain. Most people let their focus be hijacked by what's urgent, not what's important. They focus on what's wrong, what's missing, what they can't control. And guess what happens? Their energy drops, their motivation disappears, and they feel stuck. But here's the thing: you are the master of your focus. You can decide right now to shift your focus to what empowers you, excites you, and energizes you. If you focus on problems, you'll find more problems. Your brain is a heat-seeking missile. It finds exactly what you aim it at. But if you focus on solutions, on possibilities, on what's working, you'll create momentum. You'll feel a surge of energy because your mind is aligned with progress. Let me give you an example. Have you ever had one of those mornings where something goes wrong, a late start, a spilled coffee, maybe an annoying email, and suddenly the whole day feels like it's spiraling? Why? Because you're focused on the one thing that went wrong instead of the 100 things that are going right. Now flip that. Think about a time when you started your day by focusing on what you're grateful for, what excites you, what you're going to crush that day. Your energy skyrockets. Your focus is your power switch. So how do you train this power? You make it a daily practice. Start your mornings by asking empowering questions. What am I excited about today? What can I be grateful for right now? What's one thing I can do today to move closer to my goals? When you ask these questions, you force your brain to focus on what fuels you, not what drains you. Now, let's get practical. Distraction is the enemy of focus, and we live in a world designed to distract you: social media, endless notifications, constant noise. If you're not guarding your focus, you're giving away your energy, so take back control. Set boundaries. Turn off the notifications. Create focus blocks of time where nothing interrupts your flow. When you protect your focus, you protect your energy. But focus isn't just about eliminating distractions. It's about intentionally narrowing your attention to what truly matters. Think of your focus like a laser. When it's scattered, it's weak, but when it's concentrated, it can cut through steel. What's the steel in your life? What's the obstacle, the challenge, the goal? Focus on it with relentless clarity and you'll break through. Here's another thing. Your focus isn't just about your thoughts, it's about your language. The words you use frame your focus. Are you saying I'm overwhelmed, or are you saying I'm prioritizing? Are you saying this is hard, or are you saying this is an opportunity? The language you use directs your focus, and your focus shapes your reality. And let's talk about the power of visualization. Your brain doesn't know the difference between something vividly imagined and something real. When you focus on your vision, on what you're creating, your brain and body align to make it happen. Close your eyes and see yourself full of energy, crushing your goals, living the life you want. Feel it, own it, focus on it every day. But here's the catch. Focus isn't a one-time thing. It's a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. The more you let it drift, the weaker it becomes. That's why successful people make focus a habit, not a reaction. They don't wait for clarity, they create it. So what are you focusing on right now? Is it lifting you up or dragging you down? Is it fueling your energy or draining it? Shift it. Decide right now to aim your focus at what empowers you, what moves you forward, what lights you up. Because when you master your focus, you master your life. Protect your energy from vampires. Let's get real. Your energy is sacred. It's your life force, your power, your ability to show up fully for yourself and others. But here's the catch. Not everyone respects your energy. Some people are energy vampires. You know who I'm talking about: the complainers, the naysayers, the drama makers. They're the ones who suck the life out of you and leave you feeling drained. And if you don't guard your energy like your most valuable resource, they'll rob you blind. Here's the deal. Your energy is finite. You've only got so much to give each day, and you need it for the things that matter: your goals, your growth, your loved ones, your passion. So if you let energy vampires get a hold of you, they're not just stealing your energy, they're stealing your potential. The first step in protecting your energy is awareness. Who or what is draining you? Take a look at your environment, your relationships, your habits, your routines. Are there people who constantly complain, criticize, or create chaos? Are there situations you keep putting yourself in that leave you exhausted? Identify them, call them out. You can't protect yourself from what you're not aware of. Now, once you've identified these vampires, it's time to set boundaries, and I mean strong boundaries. Boundaries aren't walls or gates. You decide who and what gets through. And let me tell you something, saying no to the wrong things is saying yes to your energy, your sanity, and your future. When you're around people who drain you, it's not just a mental or emotional toll, it's physical. You feel heavier, slower, less vibrant. Why? Because energy vampires operate a low frequency vibration. They pull you down to their level instead of rising to meet yours. But you've got to flip the script. You can't control them, but you can control how much access they have to your life. Here's a truth bomb. You teach people how to treat you. If you allow someone to suck your energy repeatedly, you're signaling that it's okay. But the moment you stand up and protect your energy, shift the dynamic, you step into your power. And protecting your energy isn't just about people, it's about habits too. Are you scrolling endlessly on social media, absorbing negativity and comparison? Are you engaging in gossip or worrying about things you can't control? Those are energy vampires in disguise. They may not have a face, but they're just as draining. Now, let's flip this. It's not enough to just protect your energy. You've got to surround yourself with people and environments that amplify it. Who are the people that lift you up, inspire you, and challenge you to be your best? Spend more time with them. Energy is contagious, and when you're around high-energy people, your vibration rises. Here's a powerful exercise. Create an energy audit. Make a list of everything in your life: people, activities, environments. Then divide it into two categories: energizes me and drains me. Be brutally honest. Once you have that list, commit to doing more of what energizes you and less of what drains you. And let's not forget self-care. Protecting your energy starts with taking care of you. If you're running on empty, you're an easy target for energy vampires. But when you're full physically, mentally, and emotionally, they can't touch you. Prioritize rest, nutrition, movement, and time for yourself. When your cup is full, you're unstoppable. But here's the ultimate truth. Protecting your energy isn't selfish, it's necessary. When you guard your energy, you're not just doing it for yourself, you're doing it for everyone who depends on you. You can't give your best to others if you're depleted. So by protecting your energy, you're actually giving more to the world. So ask yourself, who or what have I been letting drain my energy? What boundaries do I need to set today? What choices can I make to protect my power, my focus, my life force? Decide right now to become the guardian of your energy. Because when you protect your energy, you protect your ability to create, love, and thrive. Own your sleep ritual. If you want to live with unstoppable energy, let me tell you this, it starts the night before. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a weapon. It's your body's time to rebuild, recharge, and regenerate. But here's the problem. Most people treat sleep like an afterthought. They crash into bed, scrolling on their phones, letting their worries from the day seep into their minds, and then wonder why they wake up feeling exhausted. You can't just hope for good sleep. You've got to own your sleep ritual. Sleep isn't something that just happens. It's something you prepare for. Think of it like landing a plane. You don't just slam the brakes at the last minute and hope for the best. You begin the descent well in advance. You set yourself up for a smooth, restorative landing into deep sleep. Let's start with the environment. Your bedroom needs to be a sanctuary, not a second office. Not a media room, a sanctuary. It should signal to your brain, this is where I rest, recharge, and rejuvenate. Declutter it. Make it dark, pitch black. Light, even a sliver of it, sends the wrong signals to your brain. Invest in blackout curtains or a sleep mask if you have to. Now, let's talk temperature. Studies show that your body sleeps best in a cool environment. Not freezing, but cool enough to help your body naturally lower its core temperature, a critical part of entering deep restorative sleep. Experiment and find what works for you, but don't underestimate the power of a chilled room. What about sound? Some people need total silence. Others thrive with white noise or calming sounds. Figure out what soothes your mind. Sleep is deeply personal, and part of owning it is customizing the experience to fit you. But it's not just about the physical environment, it's about your mental environment too. What are you feeding your mind before bed? Are you scrolling through bad news, checking emails, or watching something that leaves you anxious or hyped up? That's a recipe for disaster. Your pre-sleep ritual should calm your mind and prepare it for rest. This is the time for gratitude journaling, light reading, meditation, or deep breathing. Give your brain the signal, we're done for the day. Here's a game changer, consistency. Your body thrives on rhythm. It loves patterns. If you're going to bed at random times, you're confusing your internal clock. Decide on a bedtime and stick to it, even on weekends. Over time, your body will start to recognize this rhythm and naturally wind down when it's time to sleep. And let's talk about technology. The blue light from your screens is a sleep killer. It disrupts your body's production of melatonin, the hormone that tells you it's time to sleep. Set a cutoff time for screens at least an hour before bed. Use that time for something soothing. Take a warm bath, stretch, or listen to calming music. What you eat and drink matters too. Heavy meals close to bedtime, they're a burden on your body. Your digestive system should be resting, not working overtime while you sleep. Caffeine. You might think it doesn't affect you, but it lingers in your system for hours, subtly interfering with your sleep quality. Alcohol. It might make you feel drowsy, but it disrupts your sleep cycles. Let's not forget the power of your mind. What are you dreaming about before you even fall asleep? Are you worrying, replaying the day's failures, or stressing about tomorrow? Shift that. Use those precious moments before sleep to visualize. Picture yourself energized, happy, and achieving your goals. Prime your subconscious mind with empowering thoughts as you drift off. And when you wake up, don't just drag yourself out of bed. Celebrate waking up. The way you start your day is as important as the way you end it. Get sunlight as soon as possible to reset your internal clock. Drink water to rehydrate your body after hours of fasting. Move your body to signal it's time to bring the energy. Owning your sleep ritual is about setting a foundation. It's about creating a state where your body and mind can recover fully so you wake up ready to attack the day with energy, passion, and clarity. Every night is an opportunity to fuel your tomorrow. Make it count. Live with purpose. Purpose is the fuel that drives everything. It's the reason you get out of bed in the morning with fire in your belly. It's the compass that guides your decisions, the force that pushes you through challenges, and the power that makes ordinary moments extraordinary. Without purpose, life feels flat, mechanical, and exhausting. But when you live with purpose, you tap into an energy source that's bigger than you, an energy that is unstoppable. Let me tell you something. Purpose isn't just about what you do, it's about why you do it. Most people think purpose is this massive, elusive thing they have to find, like it's hiding under a rock somewhere. But purpose isn't something you discover, it's something you decide. You don't wait for it, you create it. Ask yourself this: what am I here for? What lights me up? What legacy do I want to leave behind? Purpose doesn't have to be some grand world-changing mission. It starts with something simple: what makes you feel alive? What moves you? Maybe it's being the best parent you can be. Maybe it's creating art, building a business, helping others, or simply living every day with love and gratitude. Your purpose is unique to you, and it's yours to define. Here's the thing: when you live with purpose, you stop going through the motions. Life stops being something that happens to you and becomes something you create. Your purpose gives meaning to the struggles, clarity to the chaos, and direction to the detours. When you're connected to your purpose, every action feels significant, and every moment becomes an opportunity to move closer to what truly matters. But here's the catch: living with purpose isn't a one-time decision. It's not something you declare once and then forget about. It's a daily practice. Every single day, you've got to wake up and recommit to your purpose. You've got to align your thoughts, actions, and decisions with what matters most to you. Purpose isn't passive, it's active. Let's break this down. Purpose gives you focus. Without it, you're scattered, chasing 100 different things and wondering why you're not fulfilled. But when you're clear on your purpose, it's like putting blinders on a racehorse. You stop wasting time on what doesn't matter and pour all your energy into what does. Purpose gives you resilience. Life is going to throw challenges your way, that's a guarantee. But when you know your purpose, you don't crumble under pressure. You rise above it. Purpose is the thing that keeps you going when everything else is telling you to stop. It's what turns pain into power and obstacles into opportunities. Purpose gives you energy. Have you ever noticed how exhausted you feel when you're doing something meaningless? And have you noticed how alive you feel when you're doing something you care deeply about? That's the power of purpose. It's not just an emotional boost, it's a physical one. When you're aligned with your purpose, your body responds. You have more vitality, more drive, more stamina. But here's the question: how do you find that purpose if you're feeling lost? Start by asking yourself what you value most. What makes you feel fulfilled? What would you do even if you weren't getting paid for it? What are you willing to fight for, to sacrifice for? Purpose isn't always convenient or easy. It's what matters so much to you that you're willing to go all in. And here's a truth most people don't realize: purpose evolves. The purpose you had at one stage of life might shift as you grow and change. That's not failure, it's growth. Stay curious. Keep listening to your heart. Your purpose will reveal itself in new ways if you stay open to it. Purpose also isn't just about you. It's about how you contribute to something greater. Fulfillment doesn't come from what you get. It comes from what you give. How are you using your gifts to make a difference in the world, in your family, in your community? Contribution is the ultimate purpose. It's where true energy and joy are born. Now, let me ask you, are you living your purpose right now, or are you just existing? Are you spending your time on things that align with what you care about, or are you letting life pull you in 100 directions that don't light you up? Decide today to live with intention, to take back your power, to design a life that reflects what you stand for and what you love. When you live with purpose, life isn't just something you endure, it's something you embrace. You wake up excited, you show up with passion, you inspire others to do the same. Purpose is your why, your anchor, your fuel. And when you're connected to it, there's nothing you can't achieve. Prime yourself daily. If you want to dominate your day, if you want to show up as your best self, you can't just roll out of bed and hope for the best. Let me tell you, greatness doesn't happen by accident. Energy, focus, confidence, they don't just show up. You've got to prime yourself to win. You've got to take control of your state before the world takes control of you. What does priming mean? It's setting the tone, conditioning your mind, body, and emotions to operate at their peak. Most people start their day reacting to alarms, emails, news, other people's problems. And when you start the day reacting, guess what? You stay on defense. You're chasing the day instead of leading it. But when you prime yourself daily, you take control. You become proactive, unstoppable, energized. Let me give you an image. Imagine you're about to launch a rocket. You just press a button and hope it takes off. No, you check the systems, fuel it up, and prepare everything for liftoff. That's what priming is for you. It's your launch sequence. It's what guarantees you start your day with power and intention. Priming begins the moment you wake up. The first few minutes of your day are critical. They set the tone for everything that follows. How do most people start their day? They hit snooze. They roll over and grab their phone, letting social media or emails hijack their focus. That's like letting a stranger drive your car. They're taking you somewhere, but it's not where you want to go. Instead, take charge. Start with gratitude. The second you open your eyes, focus on something you're grateful for. Gratitude is the antidote to fear, stress, and negativity. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's amazing in your life. And when you feel grateful, your energy changes, your physiology changes. You're no longer in a state of lack, you're in a state of abundance. Next, move your body. Motion creates emotion. The fastest way to shift your energy and state is through movement. You don't need an hour-long workout, just get moving. Jump, stretch, breathe deeply, shake out the tension. When you change your physical state, you change your mental state. It's not about how you feel, it's about what you do to create the feeling you want. And speaking of breathing, priming your physiology starts with oxygen. Most people breathe shallowly, and they wonder why they feel tired, anxious, or unfocused. Take a few minutes to practice deep, intentional breathing. One of my favorites is the power breath. Quick inhales through the nose, strong exhales through the mouth. Repeat it for a minute or two. It floods your body with energy and clears your mind. Now let's talk about focus. What are you focusing on as you start your day? Are you thinking about your problems, your worries, your to-do list? Or are you focusing on your goals, your vision, your purpose? Prime yourself mentally by visualizing your ideal day. See yourself achieving your goals, handling challenges with ease, showing up with energy and confidence. Feel it as if it's already done. Your brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. When you vividly visualize success, you set yourself up to create it. But it's not just about focusing on what you want. It's also about feeding your mind. The quality of your life is directly tied to the quality of the thoughts you entertain. So what are you feeding your mind in the morning? Turn off the negativity, no news, no complaints, no drama. Instead, consume something empowering. Read a chapter from a great book, listen to a motivational podcast, or repeat affirmations that align with your goals. And then there's intention. Priming isn't just about getting pumped up, it's about aligning your actions with your purpose. Ask yourself, what's my focus for today? What's one thing I can do today that moves me closer to my vision? How can I bring value to others today? These questions shift your mindset from autopilot to intention. You're no longer just going through the motions, you're designing your day. Finally, celebrate. Yes, celebrate. Most people wait for something big to happen to feel good, but when you prime yourself, you create that feeling first. Celebrate that you woke up. Celebrate that you have another day to live, love, and grow. Celebrate your wins from yesterday, no matter how small. Celebration creates momentum, and momentum is fuel. Priming isn't a chore, it's a gift you give yourself every single day. It's the difference between living by design and living by default. When you prime yourself, you take ownership of your state, your energy, your focus. You don't wait for the world to dictate how you feel, you decide how you show up. And when you show up primed, you don't just survive the day, you own it. Every moment of your life is a gift, and your energy is the force that determines how you use it. Whether you're mastering your physiology, fueling your vitality, sharpening your focus, protecting your energy, owning your sleep ritual, living with purpose, or priming yourself daily, each of these practices connects to a single truth. You have the power to design your life. Energy is not just about physical stamina, it's about mental clarity, emotional resilience, and a sense of purpose so strong that nothing can shake you. It's about creating a state where your body and mind work together in harmony, fueling your actions and propelling you toward your dreams. When you master your physiology, you unlock the foundation of your energy. When you fuel your vitality, you give your body the tools it needs to perform at its peak. When you focus, you cut through the noise and zero in on what truly matters. When you protect your energy, you guard your power from distractions and negativity. When you own your sleep ritual, you ensure your body and mind recover fully so you can wake up stronger each day. When you live with purpose, you tap into a limitless source of drive and inspiration. And when you prime yourself daily, you set the tone to conquer every challenge and seize every opportunity. These aren't just habits, they're a lifestyle. Together, they create a cycle of empowerment that fuels you to live with passion, clarity, and unshakable confidence. The result: a life where you're not just surviving, but thriving. A life where you don't just dream big, but take massive, purposeful action to make those dreams a reality. You deserve a life of boundless energy, deep fulfillment, and unstoppable progress. The tools are in your hands. The power is within you. Commit to these principles every single day, and you'll discover that your energy has no limits, and neither does your potential. Now, go out there and live it.